Hey, what's going on, DDO people? Axel here, back for the third part of the new Amrath content. In my last video, I ran the second part of the Amrath chain. In this video, I'll be running the third and final part. Like I said in the other videos, obviously this is full of spoiler content, so if you want to experience this quest for the first time for yourself, I would not recommend watching this video. Also, this stuff is on Lamania, so it's subject to change. With that said, let's get back into it. So last quest was the demon's assault, and we had to kill some demons for the archons and get a codex page. So now I have to talk to Xanthi to find out what we need to do for the third part of the chain. And she has a task for us. For some time we've known the location of the fortress where the devil leader Eretrikos is based. Hey, we've heard of that guy before. He's the boss in the Shroud raid, if you aren't aware. Yet until now, the Archons have been unable to act on this information, and they want us to infiltrate the fortress and learn everything we can about Eretrikos' plans. Of course, we're up for it. So they're telling us that the Adamant Spire is his headquarters, and it's well protected, but there's a way to get in. The fortress draws its water from a well, and a small group could use that well to infiltrate the spire. So they're going to teleport us outside the spire. Why don't you just teleport me straight into the, straight up to Eretrikos? Can't do that. That would be too easy. So we're going to be teleported outside the spire. Okay. Sure, and again, we're going to run this on Epic Normal because I'm not looking for challenge here. I'm just looking to experience the content. This is the first time I've ever run it. And this is called The Devil's Details. Again, I like the art design so far. That's cool. Looks like we've got some red lights shooting up on top of this fortress, this keep, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and throw some buffs on. I don't want to get insta-death by anything. Looks like we're going to drop down. Oh, we're going to swim. Well, good thing I have my swim item on. Okay, cool. I like this so far. We haven't had a swimming part to this. I like it. It mixes things up a little bit. Looks like we don't have much of a swim maze, just a short cooling off. And this looks a lot like, I cannot recall the name, but one of the other heroic Amrath quests. Actually, it looks like a few of them. It's the same kind of art design. As far as the inside corridors here, it looks very similar to some of the other Amrath stuff. That's not a bad thing. We wouldn't expect Eretrikos to completely redo the inside of his keep, now would we? Alright, so what are we doing? We're just going up the spire, trying to find Eretrikos, to confront him about his probably, I assume, to be evil plans. This being the capstone, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a longer quest. The second quest was pretty short, but this being the kind of the capstone. Of course, there is the raid, so maybe not, but oftentimes the capstone of a quest pack is a little longer because it's sort of the climax of the quest pack. So I don't really want to. Okay, I thought that might have been a portal. I really don't want to have to just stand there and kill a bunch of enemies if I don't need to. So we see some enemies, some orthons. Oh, we got a puzzle, cool. same kind of puzzle we saw in the first quest, Trial of the Archons, and the same kind of pathing light puzzle that we've seen in a lot of other quests. But that's fine. I really like doing these type of puzzles. Like I said in my first video for this chain, when I ran the Archon's Trial, I think these are really good puzzles to put in quests because they're ones you won't get stuck on them. They're very intuitive. You might temporarily get stuck, but if you just play with it, you can figure your way through it by process of elimination, and I think that's really the best way to design a puzzle in this game, because you don't want to design a puzzle that's, either you know how to do it or you're just halted from progressing. I like one where you can kind of figure out the solution through trial and error. Unlike other puzzles which I don't like the Three-Barrel Cove puzzles, which I think are really ones that you're really not going to figure out without looking up the solution. I know you can, but those are puzzles that a lot of people can get stuck on those puzzles for a long time, and a lot of people end up just looking up the solution because they're not very intuitive. Not that I don't want a challenging puzzle, but I also don't want to be frustrated by having my progress halted. I don't know where I'm going. Got a green torch. I bet I need to continue to progress up, so I should have. I'm probably going to go up the stairs. What is this? Is this a key? Singed journal. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is an optional. There's going to be, looks like 4 books sitting around the quest we can find. I'm not going to read it. If you want to read it, I'll scroll down and you can pause it. Pause the video. I'm not going to go for that optional because I'm not going to, wander around the quest right now and try to figure out where everything is. I'd rather just go through the end. Oh, it's got 2 lights on the side, so we've got to find 2 levers before we can progress. So I guess I do have to go this way. And that looks like our first lever. Got some Abishai. Bringing back memories of the chronoscope. And I wonder... I was wondering if the other lever was north, since that one was south. But it doesn't look like we can get through this gate. Looks like we'll have to go around. Okay, and here's a lever to open a door. Succubus with Ernest in the quarter below. Have you heard, Hathira? So it looks like those guys down there are conspiring with Eretrikos in some way. Looks like that was just meant as a lore thing for us to kind of look at them and watch them, progress the storyline in this quest. Doesn't look like there's a way to jump down there and actually interact with them or kill them. Okay, it looks like since the first lever was east, the next one will be down this western path. We've got a lever. Okay, and here's another part of the optional. I'm not going to read it, but if you want to pause the video and read it, you can. More Abishai. Probably can invis past some of this stuff. And I don't know if I wanted to drop down there. Oops, that was a mistake. I need to go back upstairs. I'm assuming the lever is up here somewhere. Probably north. Oh, we've got more story stuff. To the tower. And the DM voices are not in the quest yet, but when they are, all this stuff will be spoken. The DM voices are typically, from what I understand, recorded last. Okay, so we saw that. Now, where is the lever? There's got to be a lever here somewhere. We don't want to go down here. That's where we dropped down last time. Oh, here we go. And we've got another puzzle. I wouldn't mind them switching the puzzles up a little bit. Like, I know I said I like intuitive puzzles, and I do, but I would like to see maybe a different type of intuitive puzzle. Maybe, like, you know, one of the slot machine type puzzles. Or maybe one of the circle light puzzles like we have in the Shroud. We've had nothing but path puzzles through this chain. You know, mixing that up a little bit would not be a bad thing. Just keep it as an intuitive puzzle, but let's give us different types of intuitive puzzles. Okay, we're going to have to go straight. That not work? I'm confused because... Wait, now it's lighting up green. Now it's red. Well... Why would that be lighting up red? Is there a sword we have to pull? What's going on here? See, I'm confused because I would think that filling up that... See, we obviously don't want to go this way. We've been through all these rooms. Hmm. I'm wondering if there's a lever we have to pull after we solve the puzzle. Because it looks like I solved the puzzle, and it's not doing anything. You would think that once I solved it, this gate would come up. But it's not. Don't interact with any of this stuff? Let's try inputting the light. Well, I was going to say input it from a different direction, but there's only one direction to input it. Well, I'm stumped. I don't know what to do. Maybe we have to solve the puzzle and then go back downstairs before we can go north? Well, I'm going to try going back down here and seeing if I can go north. Huh. See, we only have one light lit up. So I'm wondering if there's another path that I missed, or maybe maybe the lever is up here somewhere in a room that I missed. So I'm going to look in every room. Well, I'm stumped. I'm starting to wonder now if this is just bugged, because I don't see any other possible way to solve the puzzle. Is it supposed to go to the altar? Yeah, I'm going to say it's bugged. You would think that would light up and let us progress on the quest. But I don't see, I mean, I've looked in every room. I don't see another option. Unless the other lever is down the eastern corridor and we just missed it, because I've checked everywhere up here. The puzzle's solved. You know what, let's go and try to unsolve the puzzle and see if that does anything. Because the light, when it was unsolved, was green. Strangely enough. Maybe I have to solve this puzzle later. Maybe I'm doing it too early. Oh, it won't let me go that way. Well, let me go north now. If it won't let me go north, then I'll have to look. Nope, see that light's still not coming on. And the lever, the lever clearly wasn't on down that other path. So if it's not down this way, then I don't know where it is. So we're going to look in all these rooms again. Ooh, have we not been in here? this might be it. Might have just missed it. Oh, yep, that was it. So I guess I solved that puzzle too early. The courtyard gate is now open. So now we can progress north. I'm wondering if that path up there was an optional with the puzzle. But it's just weird though. If it was an optional, you'd think that it would not prevent you would not be stopped from going down that western path. Whatever, I'll keep progressing, see if it forces me to go back, because that puzzle is not solved. I left the last tile unturned. Map's getting a little confusing because it's overlapping over itself. So even though I'm progressing forward, the map looks like I'm going back. But really this instance is just spiraling upward. Okay, here we go. Looks like this is the boss fight. We going to fight Harry? I guess not, because we're gonna no. I doubt it. We're gonna fight Harry in Epic Shroud whenever that pack comes out. Now I would guess we're not fighting Harry in the raid, the Epic Amrath raid, but I guess it's possible. Well, I guess that red boss disappeared. Defeat Hethera. Oh, there she is. Okay, I thought we were going to have to follow her into that portal. Let's get a close-up of her so that you can see any changes in the art design. I don't remember seeing this art design before. Looks original. She's going to disappear, let us sleep a little bit. Let's see if we can finish her off before she disappears again. Okay, and that's it for the quest. Now I'm going to run back to that optional to see if there's anything there. And I did not pull any new loot. I don't even know if it's in the chest yet. But that's it for the first quest. This quest is fine. I liked it. I'm wondering what's up with that optional though. We had a little bit of puzzles in this quest. We had to find some levers. I liked it. You know, it wasn't straight. We've seen quests like this before in the game that were kind of similar layout. You know, go to the middle of the quest, go east pull lever, go west pull lever, then you can go north. But I like this kind of design. It's different. You know, it's not just straight kill stuff. Don't think. We have to think a little bit. Some of the paths are a little bit like mazes. That's a good thing. You can't just, you can't just hold the auto run and not think. You have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. That's a good thing. Yeah, a lot of the walls and the background is recycled from the Amrath content, but that's fine. It makes sense lore-wise. We wouldn't expect the citadels to change much. Now we're going to make our way to that puzzle room. If I can find it. Alright, so let's see what's up with this puzzle. And if this still does not let us progress. See, it's still not letting us progress. I'm going to say it's bugged. If any of you guys have run this and if I'm missing something, comment below and let me know. But it seems to me like it's bugged because I can't progress. Or maybe I'm not I don't know. I just don't see what this puzzle is supposed to do. But if I'm wrong, sorry devs, just let me know below, like I said, if I'm wrong here. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. And this is the third and final quest in the chain, so this is it. There is a raid, though, which is not on Lamania yet, but I'd like to run that when it comes out. The developer said sometime next week it might be out. But as far as the quests, I'm happy with them. I think they're a little short overall, especially the second quest, which was very short. I got through it in about 11 minutes first time through. My favorite quest in this chain is definitely the first one because it has a lot of mix-ups in it. There's a puzzle portion, there's a fighting portion, there's a jumping portion. I really like that. And then I like this third quest a lot too because it's different. You've got to kind of find yourself through these hallways that are a little different. They're mix-ups. You've got to do some puzzles. You've got to, you do have fighting as you always have, but there's not too many mobs, which is one of my complaints about Temple of Elemental Evil. There's just mobs everywhere, and it takes forever to get through it. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with this chain, and I'll definitely do a more detailed update review video later when I have more time to absorb this content and I've run it quite a bit and I really can form an opinion on it. But just first impressions, I'm fairly happy with this content. A little short, but I like the design, I like the art. It should be quests that I enjoy playing repeatedly. So that's it for this video, guys. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It helps out the channel, and I will see you guys next time.